Hi, this is Rebecca Marina Messenger, and I'm guessing if you're watching me that you're wanting to get pregnant. Well, do you know what the number one enemy of getting pregnant is? It's the anxiety you feel because it's not working. Now, you're not going to feel this anxiety probably the first or second month you try, but wow, well, some of you might. Come along about the third month and you're going to start to feel anxiety. Here's what I know. When I was 39, I married a younger, handsome man who never had any children. I had already had my tubes burned and cauterized. This was 25, 26 years ago. The treatment to reverse the surgery was very new back then, and there was not very big chance. So, and it wasn't covered by insurance. So I did have the surgery to have my tubes reconnected, and the clock was freaking ticking. You know, I did it when I was about 38. I'm not getting pregnant. I feel like everybody was going, oh, we spent all this money. Why aren't you getting pregnant? Come on, produce. So it was actually a good thing that changed my life for the better because I started looking at the mind-body connection. Instinctively, I felt if I stayed so full of anxiety, I'd never get pregnant. And so I discovered some techniques. One technique I'm going to, by the way, I do have 2 more lovely children. After I did some of these techniques, I'm going to share with you. So one of the techniques is meridian tapping, or emotional freedom technique, that helps release anxiety. Now, it's been proven that when you do tapping on the acupressure meridians, your cortisol levels go down. So you're going to come into a state of relaxation. I'm going to guide you in a little exercise I advise you to do every day. I especially advise you to do this like before sex, to be relaxed. And if you want to stay tuned at the end of the tapping exercise, I'll tell you a little story about whips, chains, and relieving anxiety. So, don't get scared, you'll like it. So you can tap on certain acupressure points. Instead of explaining the whole science, I'm just going to guide you in the technique. So I want you to think about feeling anxiety about getting pregnant. I think the worst time for me was when I felt my period coming and, oh man, you know, hoping that it wasn't those feelings, and it is, and feeling so much anxiety, which actually makes the period worse. So think about when you feel the worst anxiety and give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 would be a lot of anxiety. 1 would be you're just watching this for fun. So, got your rating? Now we're going to tap some acupressure points, and if you'll just do it with me, I won't have to give you a lesson in meridian therapy. That's a whole other video. So tuning into your anxiety, say it's at a 9. We don't know, but it's different for everyone. You're going to first tap on the very top of your head. Take a deep breath in and out, and just say, I feel so much anxiety about getting pregnant. Then just take a deep breath in and out. Tap right here. See, this is the beginning of your eyebrow. It doesn't matter if you do it this side or this side. God, my hand's in the way. I feel so much anxiety about getting pregnant. Take a deep breath in and out. Side of the eye. I feel so much anxiety about getting pregnant. Then underneath your eye, I feel so much anxiety about getting pregnant. Just hold it there a minute. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel yourself becoming more relaxed. Underneath the nose, I feel so much anxiety about getting pregnant. I feel so much anxiety about getting pregnant. Then here on the collarbone, I feel so much anxiety about getting pregnant. Okay, so stop and take a deep breath in and out. And then you can take another aspect of the anxiety. If you're like I was, you feel pressure to become pregnant. So let's take that aspect and let's tap on that as well. By the way, tune into the anxiety you were imagining. If it was way up at a 9, is it still at a 9, or do you feel more relaxed? So, tapping here, I feel so much pressure to get pregnant. At the beginning of the eyebrow, so much pressure to get pregnant. Side of the eye, so much pressure to get pregnant. Underneath the eye, so much pressure to get pregnant. Underneath the nose, so much pressure to get pregnant. Underneath the lip, pressure to get pregnant. And here on the collarbone, pressure to get pregnant. Oh, take a deep breath in and out and relax. And then think of something else that might come up for you. Is there a little bit of anger going on that you're trying so hard and you can't get pregnant? There was for me. And not only that, I felt the pressure that everyone was expecting me. Good Lord, woman, we spent all this money to get you that surgery and you're just not having any babies. It can be that kind of anxiety. So let's think about giving ourselves permission to be angry while tapping. By the way, every single one of these acupressure points corresponds to an organ in your body which stores trauma, and it also corresponds to an emotion. So, I'll just share with you, this is shame, anger, fear, embarrassment, guilt, or maybe it's guilt, embarrassment. Anyway, each one corresponds to a different organ. So, let's go with giving ourselves permission to feel angry. And it can be at God, it can be at the situation. Who do you feel angry at? And maybe it's yourself, like, what the heck's wrong with me? Why can't I even have a baby? All those other women are out having babies like crazy, and why is it so hard for me to have a baby? So here we go. I feel angry because I'm not pregnant. Now, I invite you to get into the spirit of it. Don't be a weenie. I feel angry. That's not angry. That's whiny. Come on, let's get angry. I feel angry because I can't have a baby. I can't get pregnant, and other people can. Tapping on the beginning of the eyebrow. I feel angry because I have not gotten pregnant and had a successful pregnancy. Side of the eye. I feel angry at the whole cotton-picking freaking universe because I haven't had a successful pregnancy. I feel angry I haven't gotten pregnant. 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 Now, take a deep breath in and out. And some of you might need to do several rounds of this exercise to help you release the anger. The key here is to help you get more relaxed. Now, I told you if you'd stay, I'd tell you about my experience with whips and chains. Okay, here's the story. I started exploring the mind-body-spirit connection about getting pregnant. And I had been very traditional in religion, and so it scared me a little bit to think of mind-body connection. That sounds kind of woo-woo. By the way, I'm totally woo-woo now. Anyway, I had tried so many things to get pregnant. Had my tubes flushed out. Lordy, ladies, if you've been going through stuff to get pregnant, you know the hell they put you through and the anxiety that comes with it. Well, one night I had a dream. And in the dream, some being of light was saying to me, Rebecca, you know what you need is a change of attitude. You need to dye your hair red, get some black leather and some whips and chains and explore your sexuality and quit worrying so much about getting pregnant. Well, I wasn't too sure about the whips and chains and black leather, but I did dye my hair red, and I did just say, okay, I give up. I can't get pregnant. I'm just going to be sexual and enjoy having sex with my husband. Well, you know what? Within a month of having my hair dyed red and just saying, well, I can't do it. I give up. I'm going to enjoy being sexual with my hot young honey. And I got pregnant and had a little baby girl. Successful pregnancy. I had some miscarriages. And then 2 years later, I'm pushing 42. I wanted to have one more baby. And you know what I did? I remembered the dream. I went and got the red hair dye. And maybe it was a sign of faith. Maybe it was a distraction. But as a redhead, I got pregnant and had a healthy baby boy. So I will be offering some coaching from those of you who want it. By the way, I'm certified in many energy healing techniques, and I have experience. I've helped other women become pregnant and have babies. Also, there's a specific protocol for helping people to adopt a baby using the mind, body, spirit. If you like this kind of video, this kind of information, subscribe to my channel because I will be making a lot more. And I hope this has been helpful. It works. Try it. Get relaxed, get sexy, and get pregnant. Bye-bye. God bless.